Stuart's Ebbsfleet this weekend. Team's on a good run. You must have been sort of disappointed with the postponement on New Year's Day.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a killer for lots of reasons. Sean, in such good goal scoring form, he probably wants the next game to come as quick as possible. For the lads that are performing to a very high level at the minute, and I think we're kind of getting the results that we deserve now, that we probably deserved earlier in the season as well, especially at the start of the season. We should have picked up more points. I think we're actually picking up the points that we actually deserve, the performances warrant. So yeah, look, it's a game that we're really looking forward to, and it's kind of a game that we're glad to have, and we know that Ebbsfleet pitch is really good, so even though the rain's been heavy the last few days, we're very hopeful that the game will be on.
Just say I've never known anything like it. Been proper hammering it down. What do you make of Ebbsfleet's threats? Obviously not in the best run at the moment with their Christmas results, but so they've won that division last year and got promoted, so they've got a threat in their tide.
Yeah, look, I think when you get promoted into a division like the National League, I think it's very tough. I think you always have that honeymoon period like we've talked about before, that you come up, you're all full of confidence. It's how you react when your confidence gets knocked a bit. I think they're going through that little bit of a spell at the minute, and they have been for a little while, that their confidence is knocked a little bit and the belief has probably gone, but they've got good players all over the pitch. They've got O'Neill at the back, who's got a wand of a right foot, probably one of the best technical players in the division. They've got Polian up front. For me, he's in the top 5 strikers within this league, and his goal scoring record says that. He's a real threat, he's a constant threat, constant on the show, he's got power and pace, and they've got a very good passing philosophy. I think it'll be a good advert for the National League on Saturday, and I think they're a good team. I think in this division, every team in this division is a good team. I don't think there's a bad team in the division that you can ever look at and think that this is 3 points. I think the division now is that strong that everyone can kind of beat everyone within reason. So look, it's a game that we know is going to be really tough. It's away from home, which we know how hard it is in this division to pick points up on the road. But it's something that we're looking forward to now, and it's the challenge of going away and can we get 3 points.
And how is the squad shaping? Obviously, we had the game off. That gives people more time to recover from Boxing Day. And we obviously lost Taryn to Africa for the month, and I think Kyle and Abdul have gone back to Millwall as well, haven't they? How is the squad shaping up for this match?
Abs' loan run out, which we'd like to thank him for everything that he did for us while he was here. And Kyle got injured, but he's in the process of coming back, so we're hopeful. Nothing's been agreed yet, but we're hopeful that we can hopefully renew that loan at some point when he's back fit to the end of the season. I thought he was outstanding for us. So he's a player that we'd look forward to working with again, and I think he makes us a better team when he's here and he's in the squad. So yeah, look, we'd like to thank the loan lads for what they gave us while they were here, and they've gone back to their parent club now.
Also, all proud of Taryn as well, when we he could represent the club in a major international tournament. First, we obviously had Cease do it before, didn't we? But we must be everyone proud of him here.
Yeah, it's incredible. Look, Taryn's been on a journey, his football journey, and it's not been all ups for him. He's had a lot of downs in his football journey, and I think coming to Wheelstone, I think for us as a management team understand him, and I think like he gets us as well. I think the way that we play really suits him down to the ground. I think at stages this year when he kind of knew that potentially he could be playing wing back, kind of was a bit daunting for him, but I think he's been top class since he's played there, because the way we play with our wing backs, they're like wingers anyway. So I think Taryn's probably had his most productive season that he's had. And he's got the call up, and I'm delighted for him. He deserves it. He deserves the reward that he's got. I hope that he can go and have a good tournament and kick on again, and he'll be coming back to us in good form then. So look, we're all delighted for him. We all want him to go and do well, and let's hope that he does well.
Is this the sort of time of year where you need the squad? I know we lost one game earlier in the week, but we've got 7 more to play just this month alone. Is this now a period where everyone's going to get minutes?
Oh, definitely. Look, we talked about it before all these games got called off when we played Billericay about we'd need to rotate the squad. And if you look at the Billericay game, we made 5 changes. And then on the Saturday, we made 5 changes again, kind of reversed it back to make sure that it was fresh. And since then, we haven't really been able to, or haven't needed to, because the games have been postponed. So in some aspects, it's helped us. But in other aspects, I think lads were starting to find their rhythm. Even the lads that hadn't had as much game time recently coming into the team, I thought their application against Billericay away was absolutely outstanding. To come into a game like that, which is very tough to go away from home in the FA Trophy, and perform to the level they did. The lads are fighting now for places, and it's something that we've talked about all season that we need. I think we've got competitiveness throughout the squad. We can look to our bench now knowing that everyone that comes off the bench can have a real impact, and there's lads now that Alex Dyer's obviously out injured, who's a big player for us in this squad. So when he gets back, it's going to be real competition for places.
And lastly, I'll just say that for last, just in case it don't go through in time, but we're looking to get Aaron Henry into the squad at the time of this interview. He's been at Crawley this year, and he's probably got more minutes than he would have at Charlton. A player you've kept in touch with since his first time here. You must be really, really happy that if it does go through.
Yeah, look, I'm absolutely delighted. He's a player that ever since he left our football club, we've tried to get him back to the football club. Whenever we've had the opportunity, whenever he's kind of not been playing minutes, we've always tried to get him back here. I think he was such a big influence at the back end of that season that kind of got us our highest finish in this division. He's technically outstanding. His set pieces, I think he brings goal contribution. I think in last time he came with us, he had something like 12 to 14 goal contributions with goals and assists. So it's something that we believe now that we can be a real threat from set pieces. In our last probably handful of games, we've started scoring from set pieces. It's something we've been working on with the lads and getting into the lads. We need to be more aggressive and really want to score in the opposition's box, because I think defensively we've defended set pieces really well this year. And I think Aaron just adds real quality to the group, and I think he'll be a real boost to the group as well. I think when you see a player of his quality coming into your group, the standard of the whole group raises. So we're looking forward to it, and he's a great lad, and he'll just fit straight back into the group.
So is it best to bring in players like that when the team is in good form?
Yeah, I think whenever you can have players like that, you want to. But when the team's in good form, and then you can add the level of that quality, the competition for places just gets even higher, and that's what we kind of need. I look at us at the minute, we're on a good run, we've got to make sure that we keep that. It's so easy in this division to fall off them runs, and then all of a sudden you end up in a bad run that you can go lose 4-5 on the bounce in this division with the blink of an eye, and sometimes you don't even realise how it's happened. So we've got to make sure that we keep our guard up, and we're ready for every game now, and the squad's looking good, so we're really happy with the business that we've done there with bringing Aaron in.
Cheers, thanks, Archie.
Top man, Chris.